check the microphone?
Let's check the microphone. Microphone's good. The reason that it switched last time is because we had unplugged the microphone and restarted the computer, and then restarted the computer again, and then reset the modem, done all these other things, and plugged it back in. And at some point, I had opened up Flash Media Live Encoder with the microphone unplugged, so it reset to internal, and then I didn't catch it when I went back. So I haven't actually listened to that episode yet. Someone said that the audio problems really weren't that bad, but I actually want to hear it myself. Anyway. Hello, and welcome to another exciting episode of Cooking with Unity. I'm your host, Max, and with me is Jeffrey. How are you guys doing tonight? So, Phil's not here. He usually is, but he's got a broken arm. His left arm is broken. It sucks. He's bedridden, so you should send him a message on either the comments here or via the Twitter at Magmalemur, Magmalemur. And you should support the Kickstarter. Supporting the Kickstarter will help the show and will keep this show free. So support it. Throw $1 in. If you haven't thrown $1 in, just throw $1 in. All I'm asking for is $1. Just everyone do it. And yeah. Let's start the show. So, on this episode, we're doing another registration run. This time it's going to be for the exciting platform of Blackberry. I unfortunately do not have a Blackberry device, though we're going to pretend that I do. And we're going to register, and I'm going to see about how you coax Unity to build for Android. So let's first do the developer registration stuff. So become a Blackberry developer. Here we go. Blackberry developer, developer.blackberry.com. That sounds promising. So they've got the native SDK. I don't know if we actually need that for building with Unity. But let's see what we got going on. So I'm going to go to develop and see what we got in the list here. Platform choice, enterprise, simulator. All right, let's see distribute. That actually might be better. BlackBerry OS application distribute and market your application to a wide audience of users. BlackBerry World distribution services. So this is the BlackBerry World storefront. I'm going to check that out. So, no registration or submission fees. None. $0. That's nice. So, you can deploy it on BlackBerry for no cost. You don't even have to pay the Android licensing fee, it doesn't sound like. Crystal clear, transparent submission process. So, I'm going to try submit your app or theme and see what this requires of us. Alright, we need a BlackBerry ID. So, visit the BlackBerry ID sign-in page to get started. So let's see what this does. So create one. We don't have one. Maximilian Moreau. Screen name is I'm going to call it Make a Game Now. Username is Make a Game. Oh wait, this is the email address. So this is main@makeagamenow.com. And password is and again password recovery question. All right, I'm gonna have to block this because I have to do this, right? Yeah, I have to do this. So we'll go into blur mode and password recovery question. Alright. And I have to type in a verification code in this image. And this is actually the hardest verification I've seen that we've had to go through on the show so far. I think that will work. And it says you may not sign up for BlackBerry ID unless you are both over the age of 18 and the age majority under the laws of your jurisdiction. So don't be a kid. It's like, for developing for BlackBerry, Be an adult, don't be a kid. I couldn't pull off that joke, could I? So you've created a BlackBerry ID. I can go ahead and unblur the screen now. Confirm your account. So we're going to go ahead and do that. So we're going to go to Gmail. We're going to sign out and sign in under our Make a Game Now address. And we will go to Gmail to check our email. So, there's pull requests and stuff. There's things that people have been doing stuff with our, I wonder what this stuff actually is. Pull requests, fix for high score stuff, list based now, whoosh and other sounds. Wait, this is, oh, I see. This is, wait. Pull request. I'm going to have to actually look into what a pull request is. I think pull requests, I think they're actually updating from master here. Update to master. It's cool that people are working on some stuff. So someone forked our project and is working on it, and I'm not quite sure what they're doing. But cool. And I'm going to go ahead and refresh, see if we actually got an email. So we haven't actually gotten one yet. You will not be able to access BlackBerry World Vendor Portal until you have confirmed your BlackBerry ID by clicking the emailed link. Let's check in spam. Let's go to more.
There's also social and promotions.
Social and promotions, where? What is this?
Gmail does tabs by default.
Social and promotions. That's interesting.
Oh, that's showing part of what's in primary, though.
Yeah, I have no idea what that actually means. Let's go to spam and see what we got. BlackBerry ID has been created. All right, so this is actually not spam. So we're going to right-click and choose not spam. And we're going to now look at our BlackBerry ID. So check your spam folders. Confirm your email address. It will expire in 72 hours. I can feel time ticking away right now. So we go in, we put our thing. You can now use your BlackBerry ID to sign in and enjoy a variety of BlackBerry products. That is awesome. So excited to enjoy my BlackBerry products. So I'm going to return to the BlackBerry World vendor portal, and it says I can't process. I'm going to just go back here, sign in. There we go. Main at makeagamenow.com. And we'll remember me. Yeah, why not? All right. So, new vendor registration. Registered to via vendor. I've reviewed it. Oh, wait, I can't say that until I've actually gone through it. Yep, it's pretty long. Most of it's a list of countries, though. I reviewed it, and are you planning to sell projects using the payment facilities of BlackBerry World? Yeah, sure, why not? Oh, and we have another agreement for that. Sweet. Oh, 2 more agreements for that. That's exciting. All right, that one's cool. Oh, wait, it's not cool yet. Is it cool yet? Now it has. And now we scroll this one down, and it's done, and we hit next. And email address, this will be your username. That's fine. Phone 541-325-3807. Next. All right, vendor name. This will be the name as displayed as the vendor of your name for your products. We're going to do Make a Game Now. Please use the full legal name of your company, or if you're not part of a company, your own full legal name. Oh, okay. Well, all right, well, I'm going to follow it. So it's going to be under Maximilian Moreau. Vendor logo. Doesn't require one yet, so we're not going to put one yet. Legal status, individual, street address. No, one of those. And then Oregon. I just gave you this. You'd think you would have the common decency. Homepage URL, why not? Makeagamenow.com. Email main at makeagamenow.com. Support email. I'm just going to make it the same thing again, although I kind of want to change that to support later. Support URL will not include that.
Unity.rocks.
Unity.rocks. .rocks. Yeah, why not? Then they'll know that it's a game that was made for things. Yeah, why not? I think it's probably going to think that's not a valid URL. I can't wait. I can't wait. It is a valid URL. Watch this. If we do unity.rocks, it goes to Pushy Pixels. Isn't that awesome? But I think it's not. I think that people haven't updated to support those URLs. Purchase receipt preference, include support email, or include support URL. Let's go with support email. And actually, let's go ahead and do support at makeagamenow.com, and let's make that. So I'm going to go to gandhi.net. We're going to have to log into Gmail again real quick. You know, actually, I'm going to do that another episode. We'll just leave it as main. And we might change it later. So next, definitely don't have a fax number. I hate faxes. So it didn't go to the next one. So homepage must be a well-formed HTTP address. So http://makeagamenow.com. I'm just going to go with that. And I'm going to hit, I'm going to do the same thing to this, even though I don't think it's going to help. We're going to just do, nope. So we're going to go next, and, oh, it did actually accept it. I'm impressed. All right, so PayPal are used to receive funds, so you need to set up a PayPal account. Great. I already have a PayPal account. I'm just going to use that one. I didn't cover setting up a PayPal account on the show, but I just covered setting up an email. You're really close to setting up a PayPal account at that point. You just probably need a credit card. You might not even need a credit card, honestly, to set up an account, but probably do. So I'm going to just log in under my existing one. And continue. All right. So next, once your account credentials have been confirmed, you'll receive a confirmation email with instructions on how to begin submitting products for evaluation by RIM. So that's a good sign. So I'm going to probably call that the end of the actual registration on this episode. But what I want to do is I want to just go into Unity and build, and I just want to see what the output of a BlackBerry build is, even though we don't have an object to test it on. So I'm going to switch over to BlackBerry. We're going to switch platforms here. Wow, that was a fast platform switch. It's probably very similar to Android. As a matter of fact, this might just build Android type stuff. So we've got build type local, token required, and signed submission. So we probably will be doing local for testing. I'm going to hit build, and we'll see if it requests anything that we don't have. Considering it requires a token, I have a feeling that it's going to need something that we don't have. Make a game now on desktop. Save. Actually, I should have probably given it a slightly different name so that in case it just creates a... So create Blackberry application package. It's a good sign. There it is. Bar. Evidently, bars are the packages for BlackBerry. So Blackberry Archive is what I would imagine bar stands for. Let me see. Let's see if I'm right in that guess. .bar file. How can install bar file on device? I love the internet. What is the bar application descriptor file? Named top 10 websites for bar files. Let's see what the bar file. So we didn't have a bar game, but we did get a bar file on this episode. Copying across won't work either.
We made a bar game.
Yeah, we made a bar game.
Bar.
We made a game bar. File extension bar details. Does it actually say what it is? Evidently it's for Age of Mythology. Sweet. Do you have speed issues? First, check your registry for invalid entries. Ooh, please. No, I'm not going to do that. Oh, and there's a converter between APKs and bars, so they're probably very similar. But yeah, I'm gonna guess I'm gonna guess that it stands for Blackberry Archive, but no one seems to say that. Blackberry Archive.
You think the converter just changes the extension from .bar to .apk?
Yeah, it might. We can find out. I don't know. So it looks like we can build. Even though I don't know what that token thing is, it probably is like a token that you require on your device to support it. But we don't have a device, so we're not going to go over that just yet, or probably ever. But we might mention it. Anyway, there's police outside. Wonder what's going on. All right. Anyway, they're not on our side of the street, but they're really close by. Anyway, I'm going to call that an episode. Nice and short. Let me just double check. I don't think that I'm going to have it this early, but I'm just going to double check to see if we did get our email confirmation. Oh, we got it. That was fast. You have requests for that your request for addition into research and motions, the vendors list has been received. To complete this process, you are required to provide the following documentation. Copy front back of an official government issued identification clearly showing your name and date of birth. Documentation must be returned to Blackberry App World requests. Okay, so I'm going to have to fax them or email them a picture of my ID. So I've got a ID. I'm not going to show that on the show, but basically use your cell phone or whatever's convenient. Take a picture of your ID and send it over to them after this. That's what I'm going to be doing off the camera. And yeah, so I'm going to call that a wrap. So thank you very much for joining us. You now know how to start the registration process for BlackBerry, and hopefully we'll be able to publish for them shortly. We're going to be publishing stuff starting on Thursday for all platforms, and we're going to go through each of them until we're done. I'm specifying an episode about an hour. Maybe we can go over, but not more than 2 hours. Because we'll be bumping into other episodes and because YouTube doesn't like it. But we hopefully will be able to do that. We may not be able to, so as things progress, we'll add episodes as necessary. So, thank you very much, and you guys have a great night.
Good night.
All right. So yeah, that was a nice short episode. We get to go home early. I like that. Assuming that we don't get caught by the cops that are outside. I should have probably checked for comments, but I didn't. Usually these episodes don't have very many. Oh, yeah. 0 views for BlackBerry registration. Is there anyone here right now? According to 3 watching. There are 3 people watching, so just no comments. That's funny. Oh, yeah. Not much to say about BlackBerry registration, I would imagine.
Do you think one of those 3 people is Phil?
Possibly. Although, if it was, I think he would have commented. With one hand. Maybe. It's, yeah. Alright.
Or even he was like, I'm not interested.
Yeah, it's like, I'm going to bed. I am going to bed. This is not something I wish to learn. So maybe BlackBerry will be my next phone purchase, honestly. I should look into it before I knock it, because quite frankly, like, I'm not happy with iOS 7. I'm not happy with iOS 8. I'm currently running iOS 6. I don't really like Android that much. And I'm going to have to upgrade at some point, because there's going to be a point where iOS 6 will not run the things I need to run that as the world progresses, right? And so at that point, I am actually going to make a serious consideration of switching platforms, just because I don't like what Apple has, and so I'm going to see what other options I have on other platforms. So I might look into WinPhone, I might look into BlackBerry. I'm not platform averse to either of them, though admittedly part of the reason that I do iOS is because the App Store is so good on iOS, and on Android it's equally good, I would say. There's just a lot of content on each platform. I'm not sure how it is on BlackBerry. It might be fine because they have Android Aspect, And actually, BlackBerry might be less awful of a user interface. I don't know. I haven't used one, so I can't judge that. And WinPhone, I don't know what their situation with their app stores are, but the fact that they're combining it kind of with they have universal apps between PC and WinPhone, that makes me more happy, even though I'm not really running PC much anymore. I know that sounds stupid, but I like that's the case, that they have that. Anyway, that's probably enough banter. I'm going to stop broadcasting. Oh, and we can't because logged out. Log back in. No, not that one. Okay. That's not how you stop it. Stop.